Hi everyone, and welcome to another year in cards class. This is for February 2009, and this month I really want us to focus on how to make little flower accents, and also have you make 3 thank you cards, because you're never going to have enough thank you cards. So for the papers that I'm going to be using on the cards I'm going to show you right now, these are all from, from Fancy Pants Designs. This is their all fall kit. These papers are available at twopiesindabucket.com, and I'm going to be using these papers for all 3 of the cards. So let's get started here. The first card we're going to be making is a circle card, and I've cut some pieces already just to get things going. And you can use whatever circle cutter system you want. You can even use like salad plates or something like that and just trace the circle and then cut it out. However you want to do it, it's up to you. I used a Calisel cutting system for this. I've had it for years and I'm just used to it, and it's the easiest for me to do. So that's what I used. Anyway, what you're going to need is you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that are cut to the exact same size, and this is going to become the card. We're going to put a brad right there, and then when you open the card you can slide it open like that, so that you don't have to worry about leaving a fold or anything on there. You'll need a white piece or a lighter color so that we can put that inside so that there's somewhere to write your message. And then as far as decorating the front of the card, I've cut out some pattern paper in 2 different designs, and on this one I just I cut out the circle. Well, you could do it one of 2 ways. You can cut out the circle and then just chop off the end, or when you go to cut it out, just have it hang off the edge of the paper like this. This is a piece that goes in right there. So that's what I did. And the other thing I'm going to be doing with this particular card is I wanted to add like a scallop border around the back side of this piece right here, and I'm going to be using a circle punch for that. And I'm going to punch a series of circles, and then I'll just turn it over and adhere all of the punch circles on the outside edge. Okay, so here I have the circles on the back side. And you can see on this part right here there's a little bit of overlap. That's just because I was estimating on where I would put the circles. So I got near the end and I could see that I wasn't going to evenly be able to space these apart. So what I did was around this area right here, I had that one overlap, I had that one overlap, and then the one in the middle overlapped both. That's how I did that. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adhere the little half circle piece. Okay, want it down here. This particular pattern paper helps out with this part because there are lines on it already. So it's easier to find where to put that. Okay, I'm also going to put the white piece on the inside. I'm just sort of going around the edges. The edges are what we'll pull up first, so I always deal with that first. And put lots of adhesive on. And then press it down really, really well. Okay. And this piece will go right on the front just like that. I'm going to be using like a dimensional adhesive for this part, and as soon as I can find it on my desk here, we'll get going on that. Oh, here it is. I'm using some Stampin' Dimensionals from Stampin' Up. Okay. Oh, actually, before we do that, why don't we stamp our sentiment? I have this little thank you ever so much stamp from Hero Arts. This is also available at twopiesindabucket.com, and I'll have a link up with this class description so you can check over there. I'm going to be using some Color Box chalk ink and chestnut. I'll just get that inked up. This particular pad is pretty juicy, so I don't have to ink it up too much. And I'm just going to put it right there. Okay, perfect. Grab a baby wipe to clean off my stamp. Okay. All right, now we're ready for the dimensionals. You know, just enough to go around, maybe one in the middle. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little brad right through right there, just so they know where to turn it. And I'm going to actually, this probably would have been better to do before I had put this down, since I'm going to lift it up just a little bit. Okay. I have a little brown brad, so hopefully it'll be hidden a little bit. I'll put that through. If you wanted to, you could not dimensionalize the front part, you know, with the scallops, and then it wouldn't be, you know, whatever, but this is how you would open it up, just like that. Okay, now this is where we get to have the fun with making our little flower embellishment. This is how I'm going to show you how to do it. I need two contrasting pieces of pattern paper, and this is where we get to be a little bit messy because we're going to crinkle it up anyway. This is a flower that was inspired by a little paper flower that I made at CHA Winter over at the Chatterbox booth. That was really fun. Okay, I'm just going to start cutting a circle, and I'm not being precise about it at all. It's going to be really messy. Okay, and I'm actually going to make some little petal marks. Here, let me zoom in on this for you. Okay, I'm going to make some petal marks just for added interest. Okay, and now I have a smaller piece that I'm going to be cutting as well, and I'll just cut that into a circle. Needs to be a good, you know, size difference between the two. Okay, that looks good. And I'll also make some little petal marks. This is where you get to have a little bit of fun. What we're going to do is we're just going to start crinkling this up and just, you know, just wad it up in your hand. I mean, you could tear it, you can fold it, just start crinkling it up. We want to just give it some character, I guess you'd say. That little ball it's in. Undo that. Okay. See, that's going to go right there on the card. So we're going to crinkle up this one too. Okay, this one doesn't have to be crinkled as much because it doesn't show as much. Okay. These little flowers are going to go right there. I'm going to put them together with a glue dot. Actually, I'm going to turn that a little. It's okay, I'm tearing it because this is a pretty messy flower. It all works. Okay, and I have some buttons from the same collection, the All Fall collection. So I'm going to be using one of those. I have to pick out a color. I think the blue would be really pretty since there's quite a bit of blue going on the card. Just have to find the right size button. That one would be cute. It's a little bit large. I guess we'll have to go with a little tiny button. Just like that. I'll put that on with a mini glue dot as well. And then just a couple glue dots on the back. Get that to a spot I like, and I like it right there. Okay, and there's a circle card with your own little flower embellishment. You can open it up and write your little message inside. I'm going to have a couple more cards with like a little sketch for you to work with over at the class page at 2peasindabucket.com. So go ahead and head over there and make some more cards. One in particular is a gatefold card with a pocket inside. I'll have some step-by-step instructions, you know, with photos and whatever, in a PDF that you can download as well. So be sure to check that out. And also be sure to upload your cards for the month, because you will have a chance of winning a prize. And also, when you upload it to the 2Ps gallery, you'll receive a special badge on the message boards that has a year in cards. It's a year in cards graphic, and whenever you post a message on the message boards, that will show beneath your name. So it's kind of fun. And anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys over on the education board when we talk about this month's class. Thanks for watching.